3 units of Goldman Sachs, including one based in London, pleaded not guilty in a Malaysian court today to charges of misleading investors in connection with $6.5 billion, £5 billion, in bond sales that the bank helped state fund One Malaysia Development Berhad, 1MDB. Raise.The US Department of Justice estimates $4.5 billion was misappropriated from 1MDB between 2009 and 2014, including some of the funds that Goldman helped raise. Malaysian prosecutors filed charges against the units, based in London, Singapore, and Hong Kong, for misleading investors by making untrue statements and omitting key facts in relation to the bond issues. Read more. Goldman Sachs partner caught up in 1MDB scandal barred from banking industry. A Goldman Sachs representative pleaded not guilty after the charges were read out at the Kuala Lumpur High Court today, Malaysian news agency Bernama reported. The court set the trial for November, with hearings scheduled until April 2021. Goldman Sachs has denied wrongdoing, saying that members of the former Malaysian government and 1MDB lied to it about how the money from the bond sales would be used. Malaysia has said it is seeking up to $7.5 billion in compensation from Goldman over its work with 1MDB, which was launched in 2009 by then Prime Minister Najib Razak.Najib lost an election in May 2018 and is now facing criminal charges related to losses at 1MDB and other state entities. He has pleaded not guilty. Read more. Goldman Sachs reportedly in talks to admit guilt and pay $2 billion to settle 1MDB. Goldman is also being investigated in the U.S. in connection with the scandal. Earlier this month, the U.S. Federal Reserve permanently banned Goldman partner Andrea Vella from the banking industry for his role in Goldman's financing of a defrauded Malaysian sovereign wealth fund. 2 former Goldman employees, Tim Leisner and Roger Ong, have been criminally charged by the Department of Justice for participating in a scheme to divert proceeds of the bond offerings from 1MDB for their personal benefit. Vella was formerly Goldman Sachs co-head of investment banking for Asia Pacific, and was put on leave after an indictment against Leisner identified Vella as a co-conspirator in November 2018. Leisner pleaded guilty to the Department of Justice indictment. For more on this story, visit the news article link.